The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape...
He's having a go! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Pull it. And here's the chance to counter. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha, Skriniar, Yaya Toure. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and...
Shoots! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Takes a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Platini! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cruyff.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance, surely! In for the pieces! That was superb goalkeeping!
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared away and reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the shot! Beckham.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neymar. Big chance! He's got a goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pelé tries to play it through. Chance! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff, looking for a runner. Picked out, and a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Roberto Carlos. Out again for a throw-in. Threads one in. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Pelé.
And that has been clubbed away. Out of play for a throw. Ball's out once more. Bale! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
And the pass is intercepted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dida punts it upfield.
2 added minutes has been
Platini.
indicated.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Platini. That's good running with the ball. Great vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And we hit half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Neymar. Coming on the field is...
And we're off again.
Number 11,
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Skriniar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
And Hullet! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. Hullet. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Ambitious ball here.
Roberto Carlos
Is in a really good position out wide. That has been knocked clear. Platini.
the attendance for this
Hullet
match was
could move up a gear here.
29,950.
Now it's Cruyff.
And this is Pelé. Oh, he's got a side of goal. And he's heaved it away. He's going for goal. And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.